back to my channel. It's me, the Mishk, and I has got a pretty new bonnet hat. You like that? Is it got a good flower on it? Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. This was just a quickie at the start, so we'll be official later, but Mish wanted to show off her hat. Hi, well, fam, welcome back to our channel. We're a bit more set up now, as you can see. So we did a quick introduction with Mishka earlier on for you because we wanted to try on her hat, basically. So you got to see that first.
Yep.
Right. So I hope you all had a lovely, lovely week. And as always, we're going to start with our word of the week. Yay!
Yay!
Right, the word of the week this week is lunula. Right.
Yeah. Lunula. Something to do with the sun?
No.
The moon, sorry.
Sort of.
Yeah.
It's actually the right tip of your finger and toenail because the end of the nail is rounded like a moon. Depends how you trim your nails though.
It does, yeah.
But on average, I suppose that's how, because words were around a lot more before normal nail art, so I suppose, yeah.
Well, it's not the white bit there.
Oh, it could be actually. No, it's the tips.
Oh, tips.
The white
Yeah.
tip of your finger and toenail. So, yeah, it would be. It'd be
Yeah.
your nail. Right.
Hey.
New one. Right, so onwards and upwards.
Yeah.
So come on then. Sherlock last week.
Sherlock last week. Yep. Sherlock puzzle. Last week's one.
Yeah, I've just realised I'm on the week before. How peculiar. Right, I didn't actually read through it again, so I just threw in a number. So do you want my number?
Well, that's it. I'll just say briefly what it was.
Okay.
Holmes was having a conversation with a.
Sorry.
Holmes was having a conversation with a local bloke, and they were talking about moles. And he said he's completely blind. They found an entire nest of moles. He said 5 of them were completely blind in the right eye, 4 blind in the left, 3 sighted in the left eye, 2 sighted in the right, and 1 sighted in both. I told him the least number of moles that could be, which is when he nodded and left. How many moles did the farmer catch?
I threw in just the number 8 because I didn't go through it, so I just.
I went through it and I found 10.
Right, so what did our people say before we find out?
Angela, she was saying, think about Sherlock, the answer would be 10. Would the answer be 10, Eve?
I can see what's going to happen here.
And Pink Poodle, another hard Sherlock, I think the answer could be 2 or 7. Probably wrong. So, that's all the answers we had on it. No, that's right, it's 2 and 7.
Go on.
It's 101. So no, it's not how many. That's not how many bits there are. It is. Right, we've got Hookland. The minimum number to meet those conditions would be 7 moles.
Yay! Well
Pink
done,
Poodle.
Pink Poodle.
Well, hey, 3 of them totally blind, 2 blind in the right eye, 1 blind in the left eye, 1 with normal vision. You'll notice that 7 left eyes, 4 blind, 3 sighted, and 7 right eyes, 5 blind, 2 sighted, are specifically mentioned. The maximum, of course, would be 15. It doesn't answer that, but no, it's yeah. That's a bit. Angela's got it wrong, and Pink Poodle. Well done.
I was one off, but considering mine was a complete guess.
Yeah.
You know, just saying.
Yeah. So.
Right.
This one's the prison.
Go on then.
Right, you're incarcerated, Watson. Holmes told me one morning over my kippers. I am. Indeed so, in some backwater town in Albania, so. How unfortunate, I replied. Their prison cook seems quite satisfactory, however. Lucky for you, the prison warder is a megalomaniac with an obsession for mathematical riddles. Sounds all too plausible, old chap. You're off for a chance, Holmes continued loftily. Your door contains a combination lock with 5 dials, each numbered 0 to 9. You may serve out your time peacefully, or you may tell the guard your guesses for how many possible combinations there are for your lock. If your guess is correct within 5%, you'll be set free. If it was wrong, you will be put to death. What do you do? What I actually did was get some more kipper and ponder permutations. How many combinations do you think there are for the lock? A lot. I'll have to work that out, but there's a lot.
I've just put a number down because I can't be doing the working out on that. Right. So.
Yeah. So, there's that one. And we've now got
I don't know what the other
Darren's riddle.
Yes. What was last week's riddle?
Last week's riddle was drop me and I'm sure to crack, but smile at me and I smile back. What am I?
A mirror.
A mirror. It is a mirror. Yeah. So what other people said?
Go on.
Angela. Darren's riddle was a little mirror.
Yay.
Pink Poodle. The Ridley's barber. That was
last week.
That was the week before's. I know you were busy last week because you had your daughter's wedding. But I think you answered the one from the week before's instead. But you got the other one right, which is always good.
Yeah. I did write that twice, so I don't know what devil I was doing the other day. Yeah, I managed to write it on the wrong week as well as the right one. So, yeah.
Right, this one.
Yeah.
A man walks 1 mile south, 1 mile west, 1 mile north, and ends up where he started. During his walk, he saw a bear. What colour was the bear?
That is weird, but I'm going to take a punt. Right.
Right.
So we had captions for last week.
Yep. Caption of the week.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
So
which was
this was
picture was last time. And
I need to find my answer.
yeah. Right.
Right, I put 2 actually. I put Mr. Miyagi's lessons paid off, and I put holy kickboxing Batman.
Oh, Robin, yeah.
Had to be done. Right.
Yeah, mine, as I said at the time, was "This is Sparta," which is from 300. You didn't know? They kick them down the hole. Right, we've got Angela.
Mm?
I told you not to come back until you sorted yourself out. And got Pink Poodle.
Oh yes.
She's got 2 this week. First one, you're tipping me over the edge. And the second one, the agency got it again. Finally, the agency got it right with the blue tit. Well, you can imagine if you're getting on my tits. Hope that's not rude. It's the same my mum said. Mum said it a lot. No, because I've said it now anyway.
My nan used to say it, and my mum still says it. It's not something I've picked up on.
No.
Although it's not something that I tend to say, probably because I haven't been around them as much.
Yeah.
Thing. Plus, it's usually aimed at my brother rather than me. So you know, I was a good girlie. I was a good girl.
Oh, there's a caption for this week.
Caption for this week. What do you think, guys?
Brilliant.
The only story I know behind it, I can't remember what zoo it was. I actually took a screenshot of a video that was playing with this orangutan on, and somebody had dropped their sunglasses into the enclosure, and she'd picked them up, and hence what happened. But yeah, there's another one of her leaning back, sunning herself with them on as well. It's brilliant. I couldn't find that one, so you've just got that one. So I've got 2 captions for that.
Yeah.
But obviously I'm not telling you that until next week.
No. Fair enough.
Right, so now we're on to videos posted this week. So we had Coven Mystery Clearance Box.
We did.
Which so many of you guys liked. I mean, we
had so much stuff in it. It was the box that kept on giving.
Yeah, it was like a Mary Poppins bag, wasn't it? That carpet bag. But yeah, absolutely amazing. Great start to a new box.
Yeah.
Especially like being a mystery clearance one. It's, you know. Then we had the Range online haul.
Yeah.
That shop. Love that shop. Oh, you are such a tartan. I'm not referring to you guys. I am referring, of course, to our gorgeous little boy.
The Pan.
My model, Pan. You'll see what I mean later on as well.
Yeah.
Right, then we had Coven August, which is Familiars.
Yeah.
Which was gorgeous.
It was, yeah.
Oh, they had some nice
great stuff on that.
We were actually saying the other day that this was the box we were looking for. We wanted something that.
Yes, we've got a lot of witchy ones.
Yeah.
But we were looking for an aesthetic box, like a gothic aesthetic box.
Yeah.
And because we'd gone on Books of Goth for that, but it seems to be aimed
a little bit younger than
like teens.
I mean, the stuff's nice that they do. It's just not. It's not necessarily things that. That being said, I quite like getting their past box bits and bits like that. So I'm not happy. We're not happy about them at all.
Well, no, it's what I felt so.
This is just.
And this was
really
the
nice
bit that really seemed to hit a nice play.
Yeah. Then we had Click Clack. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, Click Crates. Ultimate Mega
Crate 6.0.
Yeah. It was.
I love Batgirl.
Yeah, so it was good. It wasn't bad. It had bits in it, but I would like some more items in it.
Yeah, I mean, it felt a little light
for a ton. It's a lot. They've got another one on at the moment for the 7.0, and I can't justify. No. I can't justify another ton on it.
Well, we can't really raise that in that time. I mean, we need to be able to sell some of the bits, and you're forever trying to get.
Well, it's going out in October until it sells, but yeah, it's a tons of. It's a big chunk of mind at one time, basically. Yeah.
Right. Then we had Range shop haul.
Yay.
Wording slightly different. Oh dear.
Yeah, because this one we did one earlier with the Halloween ones, and this one was the other part of it. Well, I went around the shop with the phone or Messenger and going around and going. Then we looked at it all.
I have actually got to send him on a mission potentially around there anyway. Although I have had a message saying one of the items I've been waiting for is back in stock. So we shall see, because they disappear out of stock very quickly.
Yeah.
And as I've said before, depending on the shop, depends on you. It just because it's out of stock online. Just because it's out of stock online, it doesn't mean they haven't got it in the shop or vice versa.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
Plus, I've noticed that a couple of bits are coming in now where they actually specify in shop only.
Yeah.
Which is a shame for people like me, but then at least it's local enough that Darren can pop down the road.
That's right.
Right, and the last one we posted was Garbage Pail Kids
tarot set.
Official tarot set, and it is so
brilliant.
Cute. Talk about taking me back into. I had a Cabbage Patch Kid. It was really cute. It was bald.
Yeah.
And honestly,
These
I
are a
really
parody
wish
of
I
them.
still had it, but I
used to have loads of these.
I've got the film.
You have, yeah.
Yeah, I have got the film. Which I'm unashamedly will admit that I still like.
I didn't, even at the time, I never knew. I was only when I met you, I found out there was a film.
I mean, it's just, yeah, I quite like it.
I used to collect the kids collect the cards when I was at school. It was the thing.
Stickers.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh.
I did sorry about this. I don't know what's wrong with me. I've got the yawnies.
Yeah.
Do any of you remember those toys? And you?
No, I never did. But you were going. You'd open the mouth up.
Yeah,
and make a yawn.
It was a puppet, and you.
No, but I never remembered them. I never remembered them. But Debbie would have it, and I'd always go like that and go.
I'm not watching you. I'm
It'd make her yawn.
Right. So, more ones that are coming up. So we've got a couple that we haven't videoed yet, because as you guys know, we're trying to do our main box videos over there.
Yeah.
In the media corner, which I know sounds flash but isn't.
Yeah.
And we've got Game of Thrones and the Wrestle Crate one.
Yep.
Game of Thrones one is actually an HMV one.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been champing at the bit. I keep looking at it and sort of looking away from it quickly, as it's literally, I mean, I look at it and I can see it shining.
Basically we're waiting to see if anything turns up by Saturday.
Yeah, because it's a lot of stuff for him to move.
Then I have to move it all out of the way, because we've got our recycling over there as well, because they haven't emptied our recycle bins. So
something I won't be showing you guys is not exactly a haul. I've got some bits coming from Package Pets, but there's no point in showing you guys, because basically the hamsters need new balls.
It's mostly balls.
Mostly, that is all it is.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, so
it's mostly balls, isn't it?
Because Earbud has a great big thing anyway, like a basketball. And Darren treated me to these cat ears. Yeah. Which I know we haven't done an unboxing, but I haven't had enough stuff to make it worthwhile. But yeah, he got me some cat ears with a voucher he was sent. So very happy.
Yeah, I went on to AliExpress and I said he got a voucher for £2. $2.67 if you spend $2.68. Yeah, okay.
Oh, this is ridiculous. I'm so sorry, guys.
Ridiculous.
You say, I'll do it later, Debbie, when you're not tired. I'm always tired. Always tired. Right. So, actually, I don't feel tired. I'm just yawning, to be fair.
Yawny.
Right. Now then, I'm not looking at you. So this Wednesday we'll be back to doing crafts, Witchcraft Wednesday. Yeah. I'm hoping to get my bits done, but my movement hasn't been particularly good, and if I say, ladies, I'm not expecting it to be good for another 4 days. Yeah. Maybe more. You'll know why. Yeah. But yeah, movement doesn't work well with that. Don't need to be any more graphic than that. Anyway. No. Next on the list is I did a puzzle called Uproar at the Vets, and it's probably the most tricky. It was a bit of a sticky one to do. It was, you know, I really enjoyed it, but it was more challenging than some of the others I've done, if that makes sense. Yeah. It took a bit more brain power, either that or I was just feeling dopey. Plus, I have been doing other craft bits, which I'll mention in a minute. But yeah, this is Uproar at the Vets.
That's what they saw. That's what they were, and that's what they saw.
He's just a big puffy cat. He's lovely. He's gorgeous. I love that. Right, so the next bit is I've been making things. I've been making things, and the hamster's been modelling them. Before Darren shows you the first picture, actually no, I will show you this afterwards because it was one I created this morning. So do you want to go ahead and show some pictures off, and I'll put some bits on my...
Look at him.
He is such a model. He's an absolute tart, honestly. He's actually wearing his very own first hat that's ever been made for him. We do not leave them in the cages with them. Basically, I thought what would be quite cool is if I just did a selection of hats and that for them. It's just really nice little photo opportunities, especially when you've got somebody as willing as he is. That's Mishka because she didn't want to be outdone by her brother's hat. The reason the pictures aren't that great is because we actually took them from video. So we screenshot from the video sort of thing.
Those ones were.
Although to be fair, Mishka and him do.
No one liked that hat.
That was actually supposed to be Victor's hat.
Nobody liked it. They ducked it when they got out and when they got near them.
Well, the first one I showed you was the cast on a little 12-pig light flower loom, and other than the initial 2-stitch cast on sort of thing, it went up 10 lines, and it was a little bit on the bigger side. So this one I did with 7, which I thought was quite cool. That's one I made for Mishka, but
that's the one. That's the one that was on that Mishka had on at the start of the video.
But I was desperate to get a photo of it to show Darren how cute it could be, because all he kept seeing was a face.
Yeah.
Because there's little tiny dots in it as well, you see.
Right.
Right, now then. So you saw these 3.
Yeah.
Okay. I made one for Tyrion this morning. They all wear each other's hats, they don't mind.
Yeah. Go on then.
He was supposed to be
Alien from
based
Toy
on
Story.
the alien from Toy Story. You know, the ones that the couple the
claw. And you couldn't get 3 eyes on because you couldn't get them close enough.
If I put a 3rd eye on there, you just wouldn't see it when you photograph. So I just thought, well, I haven't got the tentacle coming out his head either. I put a little puff on his head instead. So it's sort of monstery, you know what I mean? But it's just really cute, and I've got all these different ideas for these little hats, and I think the hats look gorgeous in them. And I thought, well, comes to that, I can always put like little loops through them and hang them.
Yeah.
So I quite like the idea of that, especially around Christmas time and that. So yeah, it was good fun.
Yeah.
They don't take very long either. So. Right, so now we're on to TV and films watch this week. Now, the closest we came to, excuse me, I think I watched one episode of Bones.
No, you didn't watch any episodes of anything.
Yes, I did. I watched one episode of Bones, and we've been watching the off of the YouTube thing, which is a family we like watching. They've got lovely children. They're so happy. Right, so we will go on to the film side of things. And actually, I'm watching the end of this one now, but The Stand. I've seen this so many times.
TV.
It is technically TV, because it was a TV movie or whatever. I mean, I think it's 6 hours, this one, isn't it?
This one's 6 hours, and the other one's just over 8 hours.
The other one we're saving up on our, because you know you get those point things and what have you. We're saving up.
You can get points by answering questionnaire bits on Google, which you can use in Google Store.
My favourite vampire from Blue Bloods. Blue Bloods? Not Blue Bloods. That's the TV.
True Bloods.
True Blood. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eric the vampire. He's lovely.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's
playing Randolph Flagg. Yeah.
So
that's
as
the
I
new
said,
one.
This is one I'm very fond of.
This is the 1994 one. Yeah.
Something like that. I'm green. I have no idea, really, people. I'll be honest with you, I've got no clue. Right, I was still going through my disastery or end of worldy doodads, and we did Dante's Peak.
Yeah.
There was a bit of a hold up with all of this because our Blu-ray
Blu-ray
player didn't die, so that was nice.
Put the disc in it wouldn't actually spin. So like, okay.
But we did get the disc back, which is the main thing.
It's right.
So yeah, Dante's Peak would have been one to watch last week. I don't know whether I said to you about it, but yeah, we've seen it. It's great. It's Pierce Brosnan.
Yep.
And
Hamilton.
It's a little town that lives at the base of a volcano. Really pretty town. And yeah, things erupt, and yeah, it is a jolly good film.
Yeah.
Jolly good.
Jolly good.
Daylight is another one of my favourites. It's got Sylvester Stallone in it, and he actually goes in to rescue these people.
Yeah, they're stuck in a tunnel in a bridge somewhere in America.
Yeah, I mean he had a darkened past, but not really.
But the water starts coming in and bits like that. Yeah. Right,
then I did Space Cowboys.
Space Cowboys is a great one.
It is. It's quite comical. It's sort of like an older version of.
It's Clint Eastwood, Tommy Lee Jones, Donald Sutherland, and James Garner.
Yeah.
And so it was all the old ones.
They're so funny. Yeah. Although I must admit, none of them are as funny as that one. Is it Deep Impact, where he sits on the bomb and he starts riding the bomb? The one that plays one of the... No, it wasn't Deep Impact.
It's not Deep Impact, no.
Oh, that's so annoying. It's the one that wore somebody's head across the country when he was in that Nicolas Cage film. Another one that we watch a lot. You wouldn't think so.
Someone's head across.
Yeah, oh, crumbs.
Don't know.
It's him anyway. It might not be him. But yeah, Con Air. That was one I was trying
Con Air.
But I haven't seen that yet this week, so I'm not going to go on a thing on that. Right, see, this is how my mind works, people. This is why our vlogs end up longer. Yeah. Right, I also watched Twister. I love it. I think it's a great film. I just love the film. It's brilliant. Then we watched World Trade Center.
Yeah.
Which always is beautifully done. It's a bit slower moving, but then again, it's done tastefully, which is you know. I do tend to watch it around sort of coming up to September time. Right, this next one, we've never seen it before.
No.
And
I've been looking forward to seeing it.
I've been putting off because I was worried that it wouldn't hold up as we wanted it to. But
no, because we watched the Ghostbusters 2016 one with all the women, and it was when the Ghostbusters all women one.
No, we didn't like that.
We watched it for 3/4 an hour, and it's an hour and a half left on it.
I'm never going to get those 45 minutes back.
Everyone was trying to be the funny guy,
it didn't
work. We went there with an open mind. We were hoping it was going to be good,
we pushed through.
We pushed through. It was like 3/4 an hour. It's like, can't take it anymore.
Ghostbuster films. One of my favourite bits is in the second one where the Titanic comes home.
Yeah,
that always gives me chills. Does.
But yeah, so this one, Ghostbusters Afterlife.
If you haven't
basically
seen it,
Egon's daughter and grandchildren left the house when he dies, and they discover all these bits.
Because I don't know if any of you are aware, he did die in real life quite a few years ago. The actual
2014. Yeah.
Now, how they tackled it and involved him was so tastefully and
Oh, it was brilliant.
done.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you too much about the story, other than the fact that they have stayed true throughout, haven't they?
They kept a lot of music sounding like it came from the original film.
They adapted it slightly, or it was the same.
And there were so many nods to the original film, and it was incredible. And it was, But
there was just so much, and I mean, Darren was in tears at the end. I had a lump in my throat.
Yeah.
And it was sort of like, we've got to watch Ghostbusters. Guess what we're going to be watching after I finish off this now? Right. Now then, this takes us on to Weird and Wonderful. So, Weird and Wonderful this week.
Yeah.
Well, our starter for 3 is...
Start for 3?
Well, you know what I mean.
Start for 10.
There's 3 pictures to do with this segment.
Yep.
So we got Fashion Week. And again, I've tried to get from different ones I've got on my thing. So I'm hoping they're not too similar.
Yeah.
So, let's have a look at the first dress.
Looks like it looks like it's made of emeralds.
It does. It does sort of remind me of something from Oz, or something that, I don't know. It's sort of like something somebody would wear on a fantasy film.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very nice, but it's not my taste personally. But I just thought it had something about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, and it was very different from my other 2 dresses that I had on here. So, you know. Right, so let's have a look at the next. Look at that.
Oh,
Obviously, it's the same company.
It's another angel one,
Yeah, it's the same company that did the other angel one, but I've got a few from similar. Like, I've taken pictures of the best ones in each company picture bit, so I try and spread it round. Unfortunately, I didn't think to note down the designer or anything like that, but honestly, I mean, that is beautiful. That is something that really is stunning. But being white, or mostly white, I'm bound to get tomato sauce on it.
Yeah.
Just saying. Right, what we got next? Oh yeah, now look at that.
It's like bone from the arms.
It's fabulous. You should see ones I'm bringing back for Halloween.
Washed out blood from the bottom, sort of bit. Not enough to be dry, because that would go brown, but it's like washed out.
I could see Helen Bonham Carter wearing that.
Yeah, I mean that looks like it'd come from.
It's stunning.
Sleepy Hollow or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's definitely was my favourite of the 3 this week. Maybe it's because I'm just a little bit darker in taste, but as I said, you know, if your clothes are light, you're bound to get something down, and that's my general consensus. Right. Not that you just wear it around the house. I mean, can you imagine I'm sat here in an afternoon sort of thing?
Yeah.
Minding my own business, watching Pigeon Street or something, and wearing that. I haven't seen Pigeon Street for years, actually. I love that.
If you live in Pigeon Street.
Next one is our gorgeous flower of the week, which is...
It looks like an alien sitting there.
It's a rare Gamosa Geo Queen Orchid. There is another word, but I couldn't read it, so I didn't see the point in trying.
No.
But yeah, it's from whatever that word is, family. But I just thought she was fabulous. I mean, she looks like she's like in one of those beautiful coloured festivals where they've got either the dragons or Rio de Janeiro. I could never live there. I can never say it. Right. Now then, next one. I found this. It's an 1890s, so it's quite recent, horse-drawn bus. You missed my bus out.
You put your bus.
There it is.
You gave it to me in the other order.
Oh, sorry. Ignore what you just saw. Oh no, you're right, I missed out.
You missed out that one.
I missed out the other one. Well, anyway, you've seen the horse drawn.
No, we haven't any problem, but
okay,
yeah.
Fair enough.
This is stained glass elevator.
It is a stained glass elevator, and I've got a bit to tell you about on it. It's only a bit, but you know. It's Art Nouveau.
Art Nouveau.
Thank you. Stained glass elevator, perspectives at Grand Hotel, Ciudad de Mexico, Mexico City, and it's been there since 1899. I mean, I think that's what it means anyway. But yeah, it's gorgeous. I mean, it is so intricate.
Yeah.
I dread to think what the price of the hotel rooms are. Can you imagine? If that's the elevator, what on earth is the rest of the furnishings like? Yeah.
Really old.
Unbelievable. Right, so this next one is what I said initially, which is a horse-drawn bus from the 1890s.
Hey.
And it looks beautiful.
It does.
They are incredibly uncomfortable. I have actually been on one of the museum-y bits I've been to, possibly Bewley, possibly one of the other ones. But yeah, they're not. They had a lot smaller bottoms, to be perfectly honest, back then, and a lot smaller stature. Even though a lot of
I didn't know that they had bustles.
they
Didn't
had
they?
bustles, but then I think women with big bustles and that, which, you know, I mean, isn't it like the bigger the bustle, the more wealth you had, or something like that? Or am I thinking of something else? But either way,
I like big bustles and I can't lie.
They must have perched.
Yeah.
They actually went on something like that.
They wouldn't go on something like that.
No, they'd have their individual
They wouldn't go on something as common as something that's going to have other people in it.
It's a bit different from the 5B to Hangleton, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh dear. I mean, but everything was so beautiful, even though that was as good as public transport, although you wouldn't get really poor people riding them either, so you know. But yeah, I just saw that and I thought, oh, that's lovely. I like that. Right, so the next thing is the cake. So the cake of the week is a hamster cake.
Yay!
Now, I know a lot of them haven't been as flash as the Hocus Pocus one.
Was it Cakey Jane's? Is it?
I presume so. I couldn't take it off because it meant the fact that I miss out most of the sunflower seeds and that are obviously icing bits. But I think that was gorgeous.
It's all the food it's done it as well.
I say it's Mishka's birthday this month, so yeah.
Evie.
But right, now this next one, Dragon's Blood Tree. So you've seen us. It looks like the incense stick.
Looks like Idrisil.
It does, yeah.
So that's like the Tree of Life.
No, it's got a really nice bit on it. It's in the Canary Islands of northwest Africa. There is a type of tree that holds a mysterious and legendary past. On the island of Tenerife, local legend has that once a dragon dies, it becomes a tree, leading these specimens becoming considered as living fossils in folklore. Standing at 50 feet tall, good God, the impressive Dragon's Blood Tree gets its name from the red sap that can be obtained from bark once cut. This was once used for the mummification process by the Gumish people of the island for centuries, but has now been found its use in a dye and medicine. So it's still very much used. I do apologise if I pronounce anything wrong in these bits. I apologise for it, but it's not on purpose, I assure you. I mean, let's face it, I've enough trouble with English. I mean, Right. Right, so this next one is actually, it's a pretty impressive one to follow something but I had to do it this week. I really had to show you this. This sculpture is from the 1800s and it's called the double statue of and Margarita. I don't know, metaphilosophies? or something like that.
You got it?
Oh, good God. My words. It's a very long word.
Mephistopheles.
I do.
And Margarita.
Yeah, I do apologise if any of our listeners are trying to read potential subtitles.
Yeah. Yeah.
There is a large mirror behind the sculpture, so you can see both figures and appreciate the full view of this unusual creation.
Yeah.
The statue was created from a single piece of ancient sycamore tree.
I mean, now.
I mean, this is the thing that gets me. You go back in, like, long time ago, 1800s, and this is not the first item we've had on this weird and wonderful segment where they have done it all out of one piece of wood.
No, that's right.
Can you imagine if you make a mistake? I mean, what do you do? Just go and grab another ancient sycamore?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
I mean, these people were severely talented. Severely. Right. Now then. Got a new segment for you guys.
Yeah?
It's called the Name and Shame segment. You know, you get a lot of people that have put pictures on either children or animals. I've only actually I'm only covering animals because I'm not quite sure whether you're supposed to show pictures of kids, and I'm not going to do that anyway. But as most of it is usually they're planted in some sort of mess. Animals are far funnier, in my opinion, personally.
That's right.
Doesn't mean I don't like children. I was a nanny for years. I do like children very much, but yeah, you can't put me in cages, and it just doesn't go with me.
That's right.
Right, so the first one. Are all pans the same?
Yeah. Pan is a glutton.
This woman has gone around.
Do not be fooled.
And put these
Do not
up
feed
on
him.
Posts and trees and things like
the
that.
vet bills are extraordinary.
Astronomical, aren't they?
Extraordinary.
Oh, that's disappointing. I like my word. But yeah, I mean, even the colouring's the same with the white and ginger. But yeah, he's been going around, and I had to laugh because on one of the local community pages that I follow, because I used to live in Hove and Hangleton area, and I still follow what goes on in Hangleton. There's a woman on there almost daily trying to convince people that her cat is not homeless, he's not starving. She's put loads of pictures on there because basically she's picking him up from the vets pretty much every day. So, you know, it is what it is. Right, this next one, I'll let Darren read out to you. Isn't he lovely? He's smiling for the camera.
I found out I wasn't included in Mum's next holiday, so I ate her passport.
And look at that smile. How can anybody be cross with that face? It's like, look, I'm even photogenic. You wouldn't need to buy postcards. You could just, you know, take pictures of me with you. And this next one is a sock thief, and I just thought it was lovely.
My name is Ruby, and today I made it a goal to loot my human's laundry basket, steal every dirty sock, and randomly hide them all over the apartment. He's very cute though.
No, that's what I'm talking about. That is funny. That is cute.
Or she is, even.
Is it she? Oh, Ruby. Yes, she would be, yes. Sorry, honeybee. She's very sweet. I mean, lovely little... but they do quite often in these name and shame ones. I've started doing these because I've only got a few more weeks of the medical ones, so... Because
you can't find everything.
To bump it up a bit.
You only save some of them, and you can't remember where you got it from.
I've saved most of them, basically, but there's still about 35-40% that I haven't got, which is really annoying because I can't find them. Right, this next one.
Yeah.
I saw this and I thought, I don't believe it really.
It is, it's set up exactly the same.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah. Even with the building behind they've got to have made that. They've got to have made that on The Simpsons, haven't they?
I don't know.
They've got to have made that on The Simpsons. For it to be that accurate, it's got to have been made on The Simpsons house.
The trees don't come out the same way, although there is the main one.
But they have still got the two trees by the door. 2 bushes by the door as well. There's some trees at the side.
Well,
so it's got to be done on.
Even if somebody's moved in and adapted it to look like the Simpsons house, because who knows, somebody might have and say we used to watch Simpsons a lot. But yeah, I saw that and I just thought, I don't believe that. I mean, let's face it, a lot of us would like houses like, I don't know, the Addams Family or the Munsters.
Munsters. The Munsters had the dragon under the stairs, didn't they?
Dragon under the stairs.
Yeah, that's right,
I wonder if they all come with dragons under the stairs. That would be great. You could toast your marshmallows.
1313 Mockingbird Hill. Mockingbird Lane.